Alright, so in previous videos, or wait, no, not even a previous video. Anyways, this hydraulic has gone bad and it's leaking really bad. It's not leaking right now, but when you're using it, you can see it's just spraying hydraulic fluid everywhere on the bucket. And when you're running it, it's spraying out a lot and draining all the hydraulic fluid out. It's not safe to use anymore. So today we're going to be taking this off, bringing it in, and the people are gonna redo all the seals and everything and pull it all back, rethread it all and all that. So basically we're gonna try to take this off and put it back on, which isn't gonna be easy. And let's see, the first thing we need to do is these two lock pins. I don't know if you can see that, but anyways, there's a tool and it spreads apart. Actually, I might have that tool. Goodness gracious. Anyways, we gotta take the keeper pins off, and yeah, so I'm gonna go try to find that. Alright, I couldn't find it, so I'm just gonna use a screwdriver. But we need to take the top one off first, because we need to lower it back down to you lower it back down so we can take the other one off so it's not dangling, twisting and turning and everything. So let's go up there and take that off. Alright, so I'm just gonna try to spread this. So as you can see here, it's a pin, and normally you have two. Finally, I got it. I think I got it. This thing's gonna shoot at me, probably. Oh my goodness. Come on, man. Get over there. I don't even know where that went. Alright, so I got that pin, that thing off there on the back. It's right there. So now I'm gonna lower this down, hopefully without it breaking. And we'll take that pin off, pull that pin out, and then pull the hydraulic lines off of it and take it off. So yeah. It's surprisingly coming out pretty easy. Just kind of doing this kind of thing. Before I pour it all the way out, I need to put something under here so this block doesn't just shoot down. Alright, so I did get this board here. So it should be, I don't know if you guys can see that too well, but it should be holding up the ram. So I'm going to take this out. Slowly. There we go. Okay, oh, that board is bowing a lot. Okay, there we go. Alright, I set it on that bag. Anyways, let's take these hydraulic lines off. Put this on here like that. That's pretty easy. Okay, I grabbed an oil pan too because this thing's leaking quite a bit of oil and hydraulic oil. I think what's gonna happen is we'll probably end up draining all hydraulic fluid out of here, which is somewhere under here. Let me look. That's your normal oil. Hydraulic oil is right there. That's your hydraulic oil, one right there. Looks like that's your hydraulic oil. That's your diesel one. So I'll probably end up draining that out. And Yeah, because we need to replace the hydraulic oil in here. It's looking like it. These definitely needs replaced. I'm not sure why it's that tan color. Okay, so my hands are a little bit dirty, so I can't touch the camera. I'm just letting the hydraulics drain, and then we will take the cotter pin, or keeper pin, whatever you want to call this thing, like up there. I was up there, and we're going to take it off. Alright, so I tried at this. I can't get that ring off, so I had to order some snap ring pliers. Alright, so we got a 36-inch pipe wrench here. We can't get it off with this, because we're trying to get the gland nut off now, because hopefully we're going to try to replace the seals ourselves. We're not sure if it'll work. But, my dad's going to get a cheater bar pipe now, so we can, pull this off, and then if this doesn't work, we will just take the entire cylinder. You're going to use that entire thing?
Okay, come on the other side.
Okay. Yeah.
You gotta hold it up at the front so it doesn't flop over.
Ow. This is one big pipe wrench. Finally. Alright, I guess I'll see you guys when the seal kit comes in, and we will fix these seals, clean this all up, fix these seals too, and then we'll put it back on, and it'll be all fixed. So, see you guys then. Alright, I got this rod in here, and all the seals on this gland nut are pretty much broke. Leaking pretty bad, and especially right in there. So, we gotta get this bolt off right here to slide this off so I can put all the seals back on. There's seals inside that gland nut. So let's put it up on this clamp here. I'm hoping that I can get it off with this. If we can't, I don't know, I'll have to figure something out, but first I'll take it up to there. Okay, I got the right thing for it. Now we're going to try it out. Hoping this thing will come off pretty easy. Yeah, it's not budging. It's not budging at all. Here, we're going to try with some leverage here with this guy. Yeah, that's not going to work. It's pinning the entire bench over. Okay, so I got this penetrating oil stuff. I'll probably tilt it up, but this should help it, you know, do what it's supposed to do. So, take this out, lay it up like this. Try to get this penetrating oil, let it soak in here for a few nights. Seal kit's not here yet. Waiting on it. I'll let that soak overnight, and I guess I'll see you guys. And we'll try to get this off again. Yeah. Don't do this at home. Just a second ago, we almost blew that can of oil up. So you're just gonna heat it up like that?
Yeah.
Okay, we rigged something up here. Hopefully it works, maybe? That's, yeah, I'm gonna spin it that way, I guess, huh? We got it. We got a big box and wrench and we just put it on that pry bar. It used all my weight with that pry bar to get it off. So, finally got it off. And now we can finally get it off. Is it hot? I'm pretty sure the heating it up helped it.
Yeah.
Thing's crazy. That thing just comes off, I think. Is it hot? Yeah. Go get some water, spray it off. Okay, so we got the Glen nut off. Now we're just going to start replacing the seals, right?
Yeah.
Taking each seal out individually, replacing it. So, yeah.
So I think what you were doing is trying to get in the corner here.
Yeah.
Instead of under the, because it came out pretty easy.
Oh, it did?
Yeah, because I started doing the same thing. I started thinking it was this.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. It was this whole thing.
All right, so we got the piece, and I just need to tap it in there, right? So we learned that the old frame was in there and the seal was all gone. So that's what it was. That's why we couldn't get it in.
Yeah, that'll go in easy now.
Oh yeah, it's going in easy peasy. Easy peasy.
Alright, we're ready then, huh?
Yeah. So you can reassemble everything and put it back on.
I'm gonna go over and clean the threads out on that
On the cylinder?
cylinder.
Okay, well, I'll be out in a minute and I'll be able to put it all back together. Alright, we got a lot more hydraulic fluid than we anticipated. I mean, look. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's about 4. It's 15 gallons.
15 gallons, probably another, maybe 20 total. Okay.
We don't even have 20 here. We have 3 right here. That's 15. Alright, so my dad wasn't working, the hydraulics weren't working. But anyways, he pulled the hydraulic cylinder in, pulled the Glen nut together, so works perfectly fine now. But yesterday, or wait, no, this was like a week ago, I was at a camp, a summer camp with our church. Anyways, my dad bought a few more gallons of hydraulic fluid, and he put them in here, and then he pulled this rod back, so past video, the rod was sticking out like this. And he pulled it back, put the pin in, and it worked perfectly fine. So that's just an update. I partially lost my voice at camp. It's getting better, but anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video, which will probably be an irrigation video that I've been working on with the backhoe to get it done. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video.